All right, 11 Hyundai Santa Fe with evap codes. I hooked up the smoke machine through the purge control valve hose going back to the tank, and we had smoke coming out of the tank, the fuel tank. With my X-Tool scanner, I was able to close the vent valve, command the vent valve to shut, and we found out that the smoke is coming out of the seal of the fuel pump module. Look at that. Perfect. Hyundai Santa Fe, we're back with the seal of the fuel pump and the tank. We got a new lock ring. We got a new seal, O-ring seal. And we have the special tool. I got this at Amazon. I don't even know how much I paid for it. It's been a while, but I'll put a link for it or more information on the video. And this is the way it goes, fellas. It goes on the outside of the ring, and it locks in place. And you can use a half inch what's it, breaker bar, wrench, breaker bar. What you got, Carlos? you got the O-ring, and I'll show you in a minute if it works or not. Hopefully it does. We'll get back to you. I think it's unlocked. Yep, I think it should be out. There you go. Perfect. I gotta push the fitting back because it's disconnected, but I need it to be pushed back. This one right here. So fellas, this one, the way it comes out, you gotta use something to pry from underneath. And you see the clips, how they open up? They open up like that, and you're able to push. Once they're open, you gotta push it back off the fitting. And that's how that one comes out. This is pressurized, so we ended up taking the fuse for the fuel pump off, and we ran it till it ran out of fuel, in order for us not to have pressure on this fitting. So we came to the conclusion that this is not the fuel pump. The fuel pump is on the other side, and this is just a level sensor. This goes up and down as your fuel level go up and down. We got the ring out, and we got the sending unit out, and we're just gonna clean around where the seal is and clean where the ring sits before we install everything back together. This is the fuse that we took out under the hood for the fuel pump. Take the cover off, flip it, and it'll give you the description of what's going on in the fuse box. So we ended up finding number 16, which is right here, which is, if you look at this, it's right next to the bolt. Right next to the bolt. 16. We took it out. 15 amp fuse. We took it out, and then we ran the truck till it ran out of fuel. It stalled by itself. Once it's stalled by itself, that means it used up all the fuel in line and making a zero pressure situation for us to be able to work on. All right, got my brother cleaning it really good before we put anything back together. But we noticed something, and it is possible that because of this broken piece right here on the plastic sending unit, maybe that's broken and it's not allowing a good seal. We're gonna see, we're gonna verify, we're gonna inspect it, maybe even try it, but it's possible we're gonna need a new one. So after further inspection, it turns out that we put everything back together just to see and look. Now that it's nice and clean, you can tell that the seal's right there underneath this part. There's a lot of cracks. And there's just no way this is gonna work with a new seal and a new lock ring. We're gonna have to replace this for sure. to make sure we get a good seal. It doesn't seem like we're gonna get this part today, huh, Carlos?
See, mom.
Might be just a dealer item, unfortunately. Our supervisor T-Rex says we suck at it, at this job. All right, fellas, so we cannot find the fuel sending unit anywhere today. It's Sunday. It's got to be a dealer item. So we put everything back together with the new lock ring. And the fuel line is back in. We verified it's not leaking. The plug is back in. Everything's good to go for now, but it's not fixed. But one tip that I wanted to tell you guys, when you put the new ring back on and you're twisting it clockwise to lock it in place, make sure that these bumps right here are lining up with the bumps on the car, right? You have to turn it, and this is how far you got to turn it so that it's in there. You see this and this got to match. That means it's locked in place. All right, that's just a tip before I finish the video. Hope this helped. Maybe we'll record it when we got the actual brand new part, and we'll do it again together. Thank you for watching.